Good day. Welcome to another episode of our lesson in TLE 6. Today, we're going to discuss about using the advanced features of a slide presentation tool and movie making software. Are you ready? Let's start. I have here an example of a video made from PowerPoint presentation. Everybody watch this video. What can you say about the video? What have you noticed from the video? What tools are we going to use to create a multimedia or video? Video making tools is one way of creating a video, but do you know that using a PowerPoint presentation, you can create your own video? And there is no need for you to install the video making tool in your computer. But beforehand, let us be informed. Multimedia presentation software is a tool that does not simply use pictures, sounds, and text but also uses the following helpful elements that will convey message. A multimedia presentation tool includes video or movie clip, animation, sound, it could be voiceover, background music, or sound clips. And we have navigation structure. Multimedia presentation is an effective tool used in different fields such as business and education. It allows faster and easier grasping of ideas and concepts. A multimedia presentation can be easily created and edited using Microsoft PowerPoint. You can add videos, soundtracks, and animation to it. Individual video clips can be dragged and set into the presentation. Animation can also be added to a specific slide. Sound clips, videos, or even still pictures can be used to enhance the presentation. If you are going to use slide presentations or movie makers, here are some useful tips to follow. Number 1. Background should be dark such as black or navy blue. Font color should be in contrast with dark backgrounds such as white. Font size should be around 32 to make it readable to a large audience. Recommended font type is sans serif. Do not crowd your slide with too many text and graphics. 25 words is the standard maximum to follow. Original graphics and illustrations are more effective, especially if you are establishing a brand. If you intend to use some color combinations, consult the color wheel. And last, just present ideas on bulleted form. How to add video clips from file. Audio and video are really great tools to make any presentation interesting and exciting. Here are the procedure. Number 1. Choose the slide that you want to use. Click Insert tab from the menu bar, then go to Media Clips. Number 2. Choose the movie button. Click on the small downward arrow below the movie button. Several options will be present but simply choose Movies from File. Number 3. Find the file that you want to insert. Click on the file once to it and click on the OK button. Number 4. Answer the dialog box that will appear asking your preferred way of starting the video in the slideshow. Once done, you may adjust the size of the video. Number 5. To modify the playback option of the video, click it once. You may customize the options that will appear in the menu bar of the Option tab.
Sometimes you may have a video that you want to play during your presentation. Well, the good news is you can add the video directly to one of your slides, so you can share it with the audience without having to leave PowerPoint. To get started, go to the Insert tab. Then look for the Video command on the far right of the ribbon. From here, you can insert a video from the web or one that's saved to your computer. In this example, we're going to choose the second option. Next, select the file you want, then click the Insert button, and the video will be added to your presentation. If the file size is very large, it might take a minute to finish uploading. Just like pictures, videos can be moved and resized any way you want. You can use the sizing handles on the sides or in the corners, and then just drag and drop. To preview the video, click the play button here, and the timeline to the right will start advancing. If you want to jump to a different spot in the video, click anywhere in the timeline. Let's go ahead and pause for a second, so we can take a look at some of the options on the Playback tab. Here you can control things that have to do with the way your video is played. You can even do some simple editing. Say you only want to use part of the video, for example, not the entire thing. You can easily create an excerpt using the Trim Video command. Just look for the little green and red markers inside the dialog box. You can click and drag these to change the start and end times. I'm only going to use a few seconds from the end in this case. When you're done, click OK, and the video will be trimmed to the excerpt you chose. You can also add bookmarks to the video, which you can use to jump to specific points during your presentation. All you have to do is click the timeline to mark the point you want to use, then click the Add Bookmark command, and a little circle will appear. You can create as many bookmarks as you want. Now you can just click each bookmark when you want to jump to that part of the video. By default, when you're giving your presentation, you do have to click the video in order to make it play. What if you want it to start automatically as soon as you get to that slide? Just come up here to the Video Options group, choose Automatically from the Start menu, and that's all it takes. You can also set the video to play full screen, loop until you stop it manually, and more. Finally, I think I'd like to make some changes to the appearance of my video. We can do that by switching over to the Format tab. These options are very similar to what you get when you insert a picture in PowerPoint. For example, watch how easy it is to apply a different video style, which can add a border and other effects to the video. Another thing you can do is choose a different poster frame. That's the image the audience is going to see before you start the video. In this example, we've already set the video to play automatically, so the poster frame doesn't really matter. It's something to keep in mind, however, if you're going to be playing your video manually. So I think we're all set. To preview the video, why don't we start the presentation from the very beginning? There, that looks great! As you can see, you don't have to be an expert to add or edit videos in PowerPoint. You just have to know how to use the tools, and you can do all kinds of interesting things.
Now let's go on how to add music to slides. Adding music track, voice-overs, or sound effect to a PowerPoint presentation will make the presentation interesting and enjoyable. Here are the steps to follow when adding them. Number 1. Choose the slide where you want the music to appear. From the menu, click the Insert tab, then go to the Media Clips. Number 2, click the Sound button, then select Sound from the file when you click the downward arrow below the Sound button. Browse in the dialog box to choose the music file, then click OK. Number 3, answer the dialog box asking the way you want the sound to be played in your slides. Once done, the sound icon will appear in your slide. Then number 4, reposition the sound icon that will appear in your slide. And the last number 5, to adjust playback options, click the sound icon. You may customize the options that will appear in the Option tab.
Alright, this tutorial is going to help explain how to add music to your presentation and have it play throughout all the slides. As you can see, I have a pretty cluttered desktop, but the PowerPoint that we're going to work with here is how the narwhal helps the squirrel get the girl. And the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to change the title of that to put your last name there. So I'll put Geis, and then I'm going to put my title Narwhals. Okay, that will help me distinguish your project from everyone else's. So as you can see here, I have my PowerPoint presentation, which I changed to my name and the topic. And I also have the music that I'm going to add to my presentation. So I went ahead and I opened up my topic presentation. The narwhal helps the squirrel get the girl, an epic tale of snuggle to struggle or struggle to snuggle, which is just totally made up, but just used for presentations like this. The first thing that you're going to want to do is insert your music. So you're going to go to Insert, you're going to hit Audio on my PC. Hopefully you put that on your desktop, and I'm going to go ahead and click on that. That's going to bring up the music onto your slide, which we will be working with. To link your music to have it play across the slides is fairly easy. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on the music icon, and it's going to bring up your audio tools, and it should say playback up here. You want to click on that. You want to make sure that it starts automatically, plays across the slides, and that it hides during the slideshow. Once you're done with that, go ahead and hit the save button. Alright, and the next thing that we have to do is we have to go to Animations and Animation Pane, and it's going to come up here. This is our song. We want to make sure it says Start with Previous there. And once it says Start with Previous, we could go ahead and save again. Once we have everything saved, we know that we're good to go here. We can go ahead and play the presentation just to make sure that everything is working properly. So here's my selected song in my presentation. I'll play a couple slides just so you can get the view and make sure that you're getting the same thing that I am.
Yo, Snow, they came around looking for you the other day.
Now, let's go to how to put animation to slide. This is very exciting, right? Number 1, click on the image, text, or text box you would like to animate. Choose Animations tab from the menu bar. Choose the types of animations that you prefer. Click Custom Animation for some specific options. Then choose the effect to see the several options found in the entrances, exits, emphasis, and paths. Number 3, you may further customize the animations used by rearranging its sequence, defining how you want to start it, and indicating its duration and font style. Lastly, number 4, preview the effect by either going to the slideshow mode by clicking preview or play button or pressing the F5 key on your keyboard.
Add
add animations to text, pictures, shapes, and more in your PowerPoint presentation. Select the object or text you want to animate. Select Animations and choose an animation. Then select Effect Options and choose an effect. There are different ways to start an animation. On-click starts an animation when you click a slide. With Previous starts it at the same time as the previous animation in your sequence. And After Previous plays it immediately after the previous animation happens. Use Duration to lengthen or shorten an effect, or add a delay to add time before an effect runs. And to add more effects to an object that already has one, select Add Animation and choose one. Select an animation marker to change the order it appears on the slide. Choose Move Earlier, so it comes earlier in the sequence, or Move Later to have it occur later. If you'd like to add an animation to a group of objects, press Ctrl and select them. Then select Format, Group, Group to group them together. Then select Animations and choose one.
To check output by clicking the play button at the upper left. You may also copy, delete page, capture pages, duplicate, and select all. There is an open source video editor and movie maker that can be downloaded for free. It is called Blender. You can import video clips, cut them, and transition, add audio and music, and put a title and a subtitle. You can save your presentation into video. Go to your file. Then after you're on your file, go to Save As. Click Save As. Then after Save As, go to type your file name on it. After typing your file name, then change your save as type into a video such as MPEG 4 video, or either you can use any video format there. Then good to go. Then click Save. Now you know how to make your video presentation using your PowerPoint. Where else can we use these PowerPoint presentations or video presentations? What is PowerPoint presentation? What are its advanced features? How to make a multimedia video using a PowerPoint. Now you are ready to make your own output. Get your laptop and open your PowerPoint presentation, then do your activity. Make your own video presentation using your PowerPoint.